From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Very short kick taken at the 19. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ready. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Xavier Leggett. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Leggett, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Okay, ready?
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Quickly out to the right. Complete.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
On the ready.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Young. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And I can imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down after a short game. Second down now, 7 to go. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. He's caught. He's got Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36. They give to Barkley, left side. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Toss play to Barkley. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss. And what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Eagles dealing with 4th and 8. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll go. Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Second and 8. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really a ready reception.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Ready?
From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Wright ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion right. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. In a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down.
Oh, that's a pick. That's an interception. What the hell did I give him that?
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And who said it down is forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Hurts on 1st down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, the can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down. They go play fake with Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. He's getting to his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They pitch it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
He's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll run for it with Barkley. Nice run across the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Let's go now. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. Ready.
Young throwing here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Set. Yellow. 43. Drill. 52. Hut.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
First and 10 at the 36.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Young again. Gets his tie in on the corner route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
And a yard.
Ready.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Ready.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Set. Hut. 10 black.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. Second down.
Check pink. Here we go.
Up the middle, Hubbard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. He's back to throw. That one connects. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names.
A lot of fucking dot, man.
This lead we've
So they
got
go.
here, but his name belongs on the target pressure, and it's blocked.
Let's see.
The Eagles have it. Up to the races, middle of the
Yeah,
field,
block.
into the red
Yeah,
zone.
it's block.
And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Kate, plays like these and moments like these are such a reminder of every last little detail. I know some would call this luck, but I guarantee you they practice. They look at launch angles. They look at vulnerabilities. They look at chances for attack. And when they can get their hands up and block that point after and take it to the house, they will celebrate that one in the film room later.
This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. From the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here. From the 32. Hits him on the out route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Offense up to the line fast.
And an Eagle first down.
He finds Brown right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts throwing again. He finds Dotson left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And again, here's Hurts. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
This is Hubbard running left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers holding on to a field goal lead.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set hut. 10 black.
They run again with Hubbard. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. Ready.
Setting up to pass.
Oh, you read that,
And
bitch?
this is intercepted.
Damn, nigga read that shit.
Has it. And the Eagles have some
Wow.
life in the 4th.
Good
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air.
That's
How
good
about
shit.
this defense?
I can't even back
They
it
weren't
up.
surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Here we go. Yes, sir. GG's, motherfucker. We out. Hell yeah. Goodbye. Good try.
Panthers make the
Let's
play
fucking
to
go. We
start
needed that. I was about to say, let's fucking make a play, man.
Must be paying these
What are we
guys
doing?
day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them
What are we
just
doing?
one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago.
Buddy, we needed
A lot
that
of
shit.
excitement in between.
Ooh, we needed that. God.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 22. Blue. Go. Check white. Ready. Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set.
Hubbard again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Sir, take your L, man. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Hut. Hut.
Goes to a knee.
So-
Time winds down in this one. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt in every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. Tyler Luke is out, and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Return coming from the 6. The decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Hubbard at the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And he'll get this up to his own 44. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. Ooh, the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First down, Young. Dumps it underneath, covered. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Got it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready, red, cycle. 45, blue, striker. Field, black. Set.
Fourth down, Young throwing. Throw caught by his running back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. 4th down, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Ravens, eager to get some points on the board. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. No, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Getting out to his left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that's a situation, man, it worked out better if he's thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Henry. And he's offense try hurrying everyone up. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Lamar now from the gun. The back grabs it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going back to the
Don't say
air.
hi now.
And the Ravens will take over with the football just outside the 30. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Finds his man. It's Rashawn Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
No gain on the play.
Another run for Henry. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. That's Odafe Owe with the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Young again. Short pass brought in. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. To the air, yet again. Young. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 9-yard line.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. That's complete right side. And he drives this forward to the 6.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Set, huh?
Looking to throw.
Oh, no. Was it that? Oh, it's looking like the whole thing.
And the Ravens have it on the
So
edge of their
open.
own goal line.
It's
They're at the
open.
3. There are costly interceptions,
Look at my
Brock,
routes right
and
there,
then
looking
there
at
are
me.
interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Some consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you can feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It connects on the deep shot.
Go right there.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
Let's see how his defense, man. I don't know why the defense could
That gets the job done.
get him.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too. Now Just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
So fucking gay, man.
They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's completed right side. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Handoff headed right to Henry. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw.
You even thought it was a man. This is so packed, man.
Should all but do it here.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my '41 instinct.
Even you thought it was a pick. Look at this man at it, man. Y'all gotta do better than that.
49ers of the 80s, they were
And
making
Mexicans
hay with
there.
it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
They give right side to Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's Henry running left. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. They run it with King Henry. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
First down, Baltimore.
It's Henry on the carry. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because
undefeated Carolina Panthers going into Atlanta, hoping to stay that way, looking to make it 15-0.
That game, there's so many things in that game that still upset me about it.
Takes a handoff, looking to throw, looking left, looking right, nothing there. Duke will run up the field, hit hard, spins for more yardage. Duke still fighting, gets hit from behind. It's a 30-yard line. Yeah, Duke is separated by his teammates from some of the jawboning going on the down.
Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cartwright throws a long pass, Julio Jones. 70 yards on 3rd and 13.
The way that game was played, that stuff still
This will be a
does.
touchback.
Duke
So
face
we're gonna
back,
need
being
our first
pressured.
snap to see the first down
Take
in
it
this
down. He
game.
lost the ball as he was going to the ground. That will win it for Atlanta. So the Panthers will go to 14-1. The dream of the perfect season will end here at the Georgia game.
In honesty, I would have loved to have been undefeated through the year.
So understand, this is all part of the guys.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Understand that. It's 16 worse than anything else. This is a great opportunity.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
we knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense. Already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Now to be cut by Adam Thielen. Racing down the left side. He could do it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Wright ready to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Defensive pass interference.
Stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length.
He's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive.
You're going to hit
And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. They saved them some, and he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1.
We ran a promotion cutting the price of Mint Unlimited, and it was so popular, we're doing it again.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play.
Carolina Panthers beating the Seahawks, but now we know
And
how the NFC Championship game shapes up. The Panthers and the Cardinals going head-to-head. The thing that probably stood out more so that week than anything else really was Friday practice. You know, that snowstorm.
It was our first time coming out to practice, and the mayor was like, hey, we're going to go over to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. We're going to do our little practice, unless you guys want to go outside.
So
And
good
really,
field
like,
position
we're going
for the
outside.
Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
We did practice on the field, and what happened, just like everything else, it was perfectly orchestrated.
To begin this drive.
It didn't matter the condition of the field or the practice field at the time. It just mattered that we had the right mindset of, we're not going to see something. We're going to see the place of where we can go ahead and drive.
And the guys never lost a beat. The players never did. They just kept practicing through it, and they were having fun through it. And I remember the Fox crew watching us practice in the snow. When we got done practicing, we said, hey, you guys are killing it. I've never seen anything like this.
And so leading up to that game, we knew we had the Cardinals up.
Welcome to the most important game in the history of Bank of America Stadium. Welcome to the NFC Championship game.
To this day, there's not a game that has been as exciting as the NFC game. It was a perfect night. It was perfect playoff football, night game, chilly.
I'm literally getting the feels right now, just thinking about it, right? How electric that environment was.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It was louder than it
Working from the gun. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard.
The build-up in that game, a lot. Feel, the energy is different.
Take a 7-point lead in the first. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
And nothing else matters but us.
So this solid first half continues from they're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
I think if you're
I knew we were going to run red.
you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out
Good
strong.
things that happened.
They've been the ones
One of the
that
plays
have
really
taken
epitomized it was the reverse.
This makes right now hands to get on the reverse.
And they ran this reverse. Teddy did. Solid wide open. The only person who had a chance to tackle Teddy Diddy was Cam Newton.
Here's Smith on the return.
You never get a chance to watch that play. Teddy never sees Cam. Cam would have come up and tackled him.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
everything he racked up on that run. You could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Room 32. Double 38.
From the 47. Complete to Tremble. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Panthers looking at 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Young. Dumps it underneath. Covered. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Young. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Got it?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You can
The game was still kind of in the balance. We kind of backed up, and Cam throws like this kind of big ball across the middle. With this tackle, and he ran for that 80-yard straight touchdown. From 6 yards away. Our defense was just locked in. There really wasn't much they could do. Man, we dominated. The Panthers.
You just got to keep doing the job and be great.
So on offense, the one play that stick out to me on the offense side, the Cam where he jumped over Ryan Fields and shot. And Cam was just playing out of his mind. And when you have a guy like Cam that can dive over guys into the zone, those are plays that not a lot of people can make.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We knew we needed to finish out the right way, get the Super Bowl.
Seven turnovers now.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
The final seconds tick up. It is over. There will be some Panther silver at the Golden Anniversary Super Bowl. It'll be Carolina against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
95% of traders fail off-road challenges. So, we built a service where you don't trade.
Everything that we did that game,
Arizona game, 2015. That'll be a
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports.
Now, as is Providence Day, whose aspirations of back-to-back state championships were shut down by Raven Gap. And for all the schools, there are new classifications and new conferences.
Absolutely. 4 classifications in football, and the area came away with 2 champions and 1 loser. That in itself is impressive. And what's interesting is how the regular season really missed. You got an opportunity to make this a 2-sport
Think, I mean, of course, with Mason Kelly and Khalil Price, the track stars on this.
Now to return it. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line. To throw, Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Black force shot, 17. Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To the right, caught by Sanders. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started. And that last one results in a first down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Ready. Yep.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. Gonna mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 33 yards. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. First and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll work this down inside the 35. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a screen set up for Henry.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling to the left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Damani Richardson. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
Down. 52 points.
From the gun, it's Young. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to be third down. Here's Young to throw. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
For a Carolina Panther. First and 10.
Here's Young. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops 21 seconds to go until halftime.
6-yard line.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Back to throw, Young. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
Second and 10.
Yellow, 22. Check, hot.
Throwing is Young.
This thing has like 20 safeties up. Okay, sorry.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws
is
don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
God, I need that hit. It's like several of us there.
The 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
A 54-yard attempt.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out.
54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long for Jackson. Headed left, buying time. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Young. Pressure too much, and he goes down. That is a Dafe Owe. He gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on.
Now Young. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Young. Field throws complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Set. Hut, hut.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion goes Likely. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7. Now Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Look at the big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 63 yards. An opportunity for it to be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Out of a shotgun. Young. This one caught at the floor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Wright to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
That's awesome.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone.
That's awesome.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 6 coming up. In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now he takes off. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. Inside the 40. Still going. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a first and goal inside the 5. From the gun, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
10 cycles.
Throwing on second down, Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Wright adds the extra point. And the Panthers make themselves to a 21-0 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. In motion goes Likely. Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Jackson now on second down, moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Hey, take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. So look, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.